Coming our to our June Zoom meeting. We have been having Zoom meeting. We became a chapter in the fall of 2019, and then COVID hit, and we were so worried that we were going to lose our chapter that we came up with, let's have a Zoom meeting every month and just see if we can get some good speakers. So I think it's been since March of 2020, we have had a meeting, a Zoom meeting, the second Wednesday of every month at 7:30, so you can all come. And all of them are on YouTube. You might have to look around a little bit to find them all, but they're all on there. And it's pretty, that's pretty good. So there's some really great speakers on there too. And this is the third time we've had Wes. So, and Wes is my co-conspirator in coming up with this 100-car sketch. So that's why he always comes and helps us out with this. But I just wanted to welcome you if you're not a member of Urban Sketcher, and I want to welcome, and of course, welcome, Jacksonville Urban Sketchers. And I want to, of course, welcome all of you Jacksonville Urban Sketchers. And I want to tell you that we have a few events coming up. Saturday, going on with the 100-car sketch, which will help us get some more cars. There's Caffeine and Octane at 8 to 11. They're early, so we'll beat the heat, so that'll be good. And on June 28th, it's a Sunday, we have Chamberlain's Book Mine, and that's from 12 to 3. The only thing I have scheduled right now in July is Singleton's on the 16th, and that's a Thursday from 11 to 2. Thought we'd sit out on their deck and draw the St. Johns River with all the shrimp boats and everything. So other than that, that's all we have.
I think that's not all we have.
Well, that's all I have posted.
We have on the 19th of June, Annis Island Arcade pinball place.
No, we don't have that anymore.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she went to something else and I didn't quite get it, so I didn't post that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're still working on that one.
Okay. Scratch.
Yeah, so there's a couple more in July that I haven't posted yet, and just look for those when they get posted. I'm sorry about that. It's the hot part of the year, I'm having a hard time keeping up. Anyway.
Excuse me, where's Avenue Mall? You said there was one at Avenue Mall?
On Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It's Jack's. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, in Jacksonville. Okay. I want to welcome Wes Douglas. He is a graphic illustrator, and if you haven't followed him or seen his sketches, you are really missing out because he is just amazing. His sketches, his line work, his marker work, his ability to capture a scene and the emotion of the scene and his composition, you should really follow Wes. And I'm going to hand it to you, Wes, because I'm in awe. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Lisa. Thank you. And welcome everybody for showing up for 100-car challenge. You may already be familiar with the 1 week, 100 people challenge that shows up on Urban Sketcher websites, usually every March. This was kind of born from that. And it's unique to Urban Sketchers Jacksonville because they wanted me to show them how to sketch cars in such a way because they have all these car shows. And so this is my third year and I'm pretty excited about it. And as I'm looking at my face on the screen, I should probably clear some controversy up right now. So the light fixture that I have behind me is full of branches. and it makes it look like I have serious bedhead. And that
We were going to say something, but we thought we'd be polite.
yeah,
There's a really killer fan.
I know. Yeah, it's I don't think it turns at all, but it sure does look like a fan. And
Really pretty.
I was thinking I probably should throw on a red nose or something for this presentation. So, anyways, I think that sketching cars is pretty cool. I've been sketching cars most of my life, and I really like cars. I like car designs, but I am not always as good at it. Just like I'm not always good at people, but I keep trying and I keep learning new things about it. And I'm going to switch to my screen share, if that's okay with everybody, because I have a bunch of slides to show you to start off. Okay, so try to hold on to something before I. Okay. Can you see this?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
There you go. Yep.
So we're good then. So this is my title slide that I worked very hard on. So this is what we call instead of 1 week 100 cars. Lisa and the admins for USK Jacksonville came up with this title, which I really like because it's ownable for USK Jacksonville. Driven to Draw 100 Cars or 100 Vehicles is the version. We do not limit you to just cars. You can draw FedEx trucks, you can draw tractors, you can draw bicycles and motorcycles. But we tend to show cars more often because you have the cool car shows that you have in Jacksonville and other parts of Florida, as do I here in Illinois, but also because anything with wheels. So that's what's driven behind this. All right. So yay, my third year hosting this particular challenge for USK Jacksonville. I'm pretty excited to do this. And there is an intention for why I chose a chrome balloon for this particular lesson for today. But I'll get to that in just a second. Of course, Roadrunner is, I grew up as my favorite. So moving on. Quick review. I am not going to go and review these because we already have some really great videos of my past lessons in USK Jacksonville on the YouTube page. This is the first lesson that I did way back when. And if I recall, at that time, Jacksonville was going through some kind of a hurricane scare at the time. And somehow we managed to get through this lesson without anybody getting hurt. And that was really fantastic. Plus, everybody got to learn my little secrets about drawing cars. But you can look up the video and you'll be able to learn all about it. So that's one. By the way, today we had a really scary thunderstorms that rolled through Illinois. So I was hoping that wouldn't be history repeating itself, but I will move on. Here was the second lesson that I did, where I simplified the basic shapes that you're always going to see in cars and vehicles. I think it was a pretty cool little lesson, but as I look back on it, I'm wondering how many of you actually used this lesson that I taught. Probably not, but it was kind of fun because I'm all about simplification, and I sure do like to come up with funny names for these shapes that if you recall. And once again, you can look up the video in the past, and that will get you through this particular lesson. So that brings us to today. Today we're talking about reflections. As I thought about this third lesson, I tried to think of what would actually help you the most when you go to these car shows and you're sketching cars. I've already taught you how to construct your vehicle through the 310. and also those funny little shapes that I came up with before. But now that you've constructed your vehicle, there are some things that you should know about reflections, because certainly car shows, there is no shortage of reflections and shiny metal and chrome parts and wheels and all kinds of things like that. So we're going to move into that lesson today. Okay, so pardon me for getting a little bit physicist on you. I'm going to talk about reflections from a physicist standpoint, and I'm not one. I play one on TV, but I'm not one. So when you look at a mirror or a plate of glass, and you look straight at it, you will see a direct reflection of yourself in the mirror or in the glass. This is on the visual on the left side. That's called your line of sight or your incident angle. That means what you see comes right back to you. And you are convinced that this is an actual copy of yourself. So straight in, straight out. But when you take that same piece of mirror or that same piece of glass and you look downward at an angle or upward at an angle, you now your reflection or what you are seeing comes at a perpendicular angle to your eyesight. So that's called your line of sight exit angle. Does that make sense to people? So when you look down at an angle, you see your feet, not your face. If you look upward, you see the ceiling or what's behind you up in the reflection. That's what happens on a flat piece of reflective material. Now, if we move over to the right side visual, that same theory changes because your reflective surface is not flat anymore. It's now curved, and it bounces your reflection or what you see in your reflection in different angles. And it's just like ping, ping, ping. It's like pachinko balls. So I'll go a little bit more about that in the next slide here. So this is kind of what's happening. When you look at a chrome block, you will see whatever it is reflecting if it's not straight at you. It will reflect to the side or reflect to the top, and it will reflect different things. And as long as it's flat, it will be fairly accurate to what you think you should be seeing. And as the light changes on that block, it will show more of the sky or more of the ground. The sky represented by the light blue and the ground represented by this golden brown color. Any questions so far? Okay. Like I said, a little bit physicist, a little bit geeky talk here, but it will make sense in just a little bit. Bear with me. Okay, now we take that same flat piece of metal and we curve it like a cylinder. Now what happens is it reflects more of your environment and it condenses it all within that same shape. So what you're looking at now is not just a mirror image, but a kind of a condensed, distorted version of that. This is very important because when you're looking at cars, you will have a lot of curved sides. You will have a lot of curved edges. And that's why what you see in the reflections gets so difficult to look at when you're trying to sketch it. Okay, if your mind isn't already blown, now let's take that same reflective shape and curve it from a horizontal and a vertical standpoint. And now you get what's called this chrome ball or a reflective globe. This is very common in not only certain hubcaps, but also when you're looking at headlights or motorcycle helmets. motorcycle helmets can be very shiny, but they're also this curved surface that curves in many different directions. And what you see is a lot more of your environment, to the point where you now can see around the corner because of this curved reflective surface. Hopefully these graphics will be useful for you, and I will share them with this group, and maybe we can put it as a link or something like that, because I think these are very helpful when it comes to understanding exactly what's happening with links, or with reflections, especially when it gets kind of crazy like this. Here's some realistic versions.
There you go.
Yeah, right. So you will see a lot of this when you get to car shows, because chrome in particular is like the jewelry of cars. It's the spark. That's the part that sparkles. It's the part that makes everybody's, oh, look at this. And what's really cool is you can, when you're trying to photograph it or sketch it, you can see your own image within these reflective surfaces, and it's kind of funny. So that's kind of a real crash course on reflections. Now, how do I approach this as a sketch artist? This is how I always like to think of it. In any surface that's reflective, when the surface is pointed upward, it will generally reflect the sky.
Okay.
And when it's pointed downward, it generally reflects the ground. So the sky is represented by a bluish color, like in this graphic here. Now, I'm assuming that in Florida, your skies are blue. In Chicago right now, that sky is rather gray. So I'm not going to get much blue if I'm sketching a car outside today. But there are times where we might get this blue color to show, or I might get a lot more clouds reflected in the chrome. The ground generally is a brownish kind of sepia color or asphalt color, depending on where the car is parked. If it's parked in the grass, you might get more green that reflects up from the ground. So my recommendation is that when you are going to approach sketching a reflective surface, is to take care of the sky and ground parts first, then do your line work over the top of it. Unless you have a pen that doesn't dissolve in water soluble, like watercolor or markers, then you might do your line work first and then hit it with the colors afterwards. Since I tend to work mostly in marker, I will go ahead and do my line work first, just so I know where to put the colors. that's my, as Jessica says, that's my cheat code. So that's how I like to approach it in these 3 steps here. And this can happen not only for hubcaps, but it can also happen for headlights. It can happen for anything that is reflective on a car or even on a building, for that matter. So this lesson here may actually take you further into urban sketching than just the car. Questions so far? No? I did such a wonderful job explaining that.
I have a question. At what point does the sky and the ground reverse? Is that when it's concave?
Yeah, okay. So you're getting ahead of me, but I will. I'm going to switch my camera for just a second here. As soon as I get back to here, I want to show you something that I'm going to stop sharing this for just a second. And then I'm going to switch over to here. Is this working? Okay, good.
Yes.
All right. So this is the example I was going to show you. So you have a reflective surface like this. Oh my goodness, what is that? Right? So as soon as you curve it now, you start to see my image get all condensed and curvy through this. That's if you just linearly, oh, that's a big word, Wes, linearly curve the the chrome surface. But let's take something like I was asking my dog how I was going to demonstrate this, and he goes, I don't know, but could you feed me? And so then I realized there is this kind of effect that's going on. That's you have this could be represented if you get one of these reflective bowls like this. This could represent the inside of a car wheel or a headlight, and you can play around with this. So to answer your question, what generally happens is when it's convex. See, I'm already confused on my terms because I'm convex is when your reflective surface pops out. Yes. So yeah, that's out. And what you get your sky across the top and you'll get your ground across the bottom. But when you reverse that, just as you asked, now your sky's down here and your ground is up here because it's reflecting, it's facing the ground here, and this is facing the sky.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember what I said, anything that faces upward is going to reflect the sky, and anything that faces downward is going to reflect the ground. So
Nice.
it makes sense, sky, ground, right? But now it's sky, ground. Whew. Okay, mind
Okay.
blown. Here's another
Oh,
example. You all have these objects around how it's funny. You walk around the house and say, okay, how many reflective objects do I actually have in this house? And so it's funny that you can look at these and learn a lot about reflections before you go and try to sketch cars, because you will be able to bring these outside and just say, how does that work? The funny thing about when it's concave like this is not only does it reflect the sky here, but it tends to want to reflect it right back to the top as well. So you get this bouncy effect that happens with all of these reflections. I have a single lamp right now, so it's doing all kinds of funny stuff. But that's the one way that you can kind of test out your ideas before you get too far along, and then you can try some things out and see what works. I will say that if you really want to learn how to draw cars, wash them. And that's not a joke, but I often like to wash my own car by hand because, number one, I get to see when some idiot ran his shopping cart into my car, but I also get to see how the shape of the contours and the shape of all the different parts of the car, because you're running your hand over it much like a sculpture. So this is sorry, this is my audience over here, my kids over here. I have all these cars just hanging around all day long just so I can look at them and be able to remember how I'm supposed to think about reflections. And I recommend this too.
Awesome.
Especially if you're sitting in your apartment or your house at night and you don't want to go out at night or whatever. Now you can pick up these cars. Check this one out, huh? So you could check these things out and play around with lighting and shadows and all these neat little details that you can practice on before you have to get in front of actual car event, because those car events happen really fast. So you want to be able to be ready to sketch quickly. All right. So any other questions? All right. Okay. So if I'm going to switch this. Is the truck facing to the left or to the right for you?
To the left.
To the left?
Yes.
Good. I don't know why, because when I look at the screen here, it looks backwards. But that's good that it's facing the right direction. So, by the way, here's another reflective surface that you probably have in your house. Concave, convex. It works both ways too with the spoon. This spoon is much better than the other ones I have. I have to take some Tarnax to the other ones. They're not as shiny as I would have preferred them to be for this demonstration, but that's neither here nor there. All right, so pickup truck, which happens to be this particular pickup truck. Just so happens that I have this toy hanging around. But I also modeled this after, are you all familiar with Brenda Swenson?
Yes.
She's a wonderful, wonderful watercolor instructor out of Santa Barbara, I believe. And this is her pickup truck.
Wow.
And I love it because her husband restored this, and it is her favorite driver. So much so that he also restored one for himself. And he even did the lettering on it and everything like that. So talk about geeking out on pickup trucks. I kept asking her, I said, okay, if you ever get tired of that truck, could I maybe have a shot at buying it? She goes, no way. She goes, this one, you're going to have to pry that out of my dead hands. So I understand that because I have a bucket list of maybe owning one of these old pickup trucks one day. All right. So now let's get to how I might approach coloring this this vehicle. Remember, I told you that when you want to reflect the ground on the whatever is facing downward is going to reflect the ground, and whatever reflects upward or is facing upward is going to reflect part of the sky. So when it comes to bumpers, you might not have your light blue go all the way to the top, but you might go pretty much all the way to the top because you want to leave your whites at the very top for the highlights.
Right.
Right. So I'm gonna, and I always like to start with my lightest color first because I'm going to progressively get darker as I move on through the sketch. I'll tell you, when I was doing research for this, I realized that I had been doing this all wrong for years. I always just had all my blues in my shadow areas, and that was incorrect. But thank you for challenging me so that I know exactly what I needed to do. Now, I'm using this warm gray 90. Let's see how this goes. A warm gray to represent the ground. I'm going to find out real fast if this is the wrong color or if it's the right one. And not so bad. Yeah.
Oh, heavens.
The other thing that I like to do is whenever there's a lot of reflections, most metal is not as smooth as you would think it was. So if you have a wonky line like I do, at least I have right now, you will find that it's okay because the metal is kind of, the reflection is going to be a little wonky as well.
Hey Wes, can you move your camera down just a smidge?
Like that.
Yeah, good.
Okay, sorry about that. You know, it's funny how you look at it from this side and you think it's one thing and then something else. But thank you for saying so because you're my eyes to the world.
Mhm.
So if that's the ground, why are you doing it at the top?
Because it is a concave surface that is facing downward.
Oh, okay.
So again, it's this part of the headlight.
Okay. Because I was thinking the headlight was convex, not concave.
Glasses.
You're frozen.
In it, it goes inward.
Okay.
Oh, it goes inward. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Hey, Wes, quick question on when you did the line drawing on the truck. Did you do it in pencil first, or did you just go for it in ink?
I in all honesty, I did pencil first.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
know.
all right.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I know it's always a sensitive subject in urban sketching. You know that you're never supposed to pencil first, but in the class that I teach, I said, hey, we're all here to learn how to draw.
Yep,
So
yep.
if it works for you to pencil it out first, get your ugly lines out of the way first,
Yep.
then so be it. So.
Yeah, it's all about the bottom line.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's we've in like in music they would say, well, we'll fix it in the mix.
There
That's
you
kind
go.
of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see how this is starting to take shape a little bit. Um, and then I take a medium gray in between there, just kind of blend it a little bit so that it starts to look a little bit more rounded, and it's going to be a shadow underneath it because the back in the day they had these headlights always stuck out. Okay. I can't tell you how uncomfortable this makes me to hear silence, but I understand. You're probably all drawing by now, so that's good.
No, we're watching you.
No, I'm
We're
watching. I'm with you.
watching. Yes.
Okay. When it comes to markers, you'll notice how I'm doing kind of a flicking motion. I do that because in markers, anyways, I don't know how often this happens in watercolor, but in markers, if you were to hold the marker down the whole trip all the way across the page, it will well up at the beginning and it'll well up at the end. So you get these dark edges here. So I would like to control that if as much as possible. So I might come back and give it a little bit more dark myself, but I don't want it to do that unnecessarily because otherwise I feel like it's a mistake.
Need some food again.
Yeah, I'd like some food.
Goodness.
So Wes, while you're working there, what kind of marker are you using?
Okay, so that's a great question. Typically, I use Prismacolor or Copic markers. Today, I am using these Ohuhu.
Oh, really?
Oh, Ohuhu markers that I got from Michael.
Okay.
So, really, I have not found a marker that I don't like. However, I always like to test markers to make sure they don't smell very
Right.
strong.
Right.
Because I can tell you, if you're thinking about doing markers, you will get a headache. And
Yeah, I've done it in the past.
yeah, and that's not a good feeling, and especially if you start to your stomach starts to feel ill because you have such a excruciating headache. Anybody who has migraines knows what I'm talking about. So
And are you working on Bristol board for that?
no, just copier paper.
Oh, wow. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I am super basic guy. In fact, you'll probably if you get to know me a little bit, you'll realize I don't spend a lot of time on chasing the most popular, the most expensive art supplies. I spent many years as a graphic designer, and
Okay.
anytime that's why I do markers mostly because that's how I spent most of my time. But I also, if I could invade the supply closet and I could find something there, I usually would work those colors as well. Sometimes I'll even highlighters. I'll use highlighters as my color too.
Hey, that's great.
So I'll show you.
Oh,
Look at that. You can call that mixed media.
Exactly. Yeah, it works for me.
Hey, Wes, in the old days of architectural rendering, we used to use the old AD markers, which actually had a warning sign on the bottom of them because of the amounts of xylene. And
Oh, God.
part of the fun was when we rendered a long time. I mean,
That
the renderings got better looking as the more xylene we inhaled.
And funnier, too.
yeah, that's the little known secret is that we all didn't mind it so much,
Uh,
but yeah, over time, when you start to reach a certain age, that's where you start to say, you know what, that was fun then, not so fun now.
yeah,
I'm going to go water soluble or something, less
you
sticky.
suffer from the effects of the old school days. Yeah.
All right. Um, so we are now at 8:15, and I wanted to get you guys to start drawing. So hopefully that little demonstration will get you started. And what I'd like to do is move on to your sketching. So I would like to give you as much time as possible to sketch. Um, let me say this one thing real fast, just so because 100 cars in 1 week can be daunting. You can do many cars just by sketching multiple cars that are parked in a parking lot, like this.
Oh,
So you can
man.
see these all count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 cars right there, and you don't have to draw the whole entire car. And that's the misnomer about the 100 cars challenge, is that you have to draw full cars. Save yourself. Just go ahead and draw parts of it. Draw part, um, even draw hood ornaments if you would like.
And logos.
And logos, yeah. I mean, I personally prefer the actual car, but I also understand that takes time. And especially when you're at a car show, you don't have that kind of time. And um, you undoubtedly will be traveling with people who are not artists who kind of walk at about a half gallop. And and they were like, cool, 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 cool. And they just keep going. And you're just like, but I would like to sketch that 57 Chevy if you don't mind. And they're like, no, 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 no. We got to keep moving because there's thousands of cars here to see. So this is a good way to kind of capture different cars, different angles, just by being fast at sketching. I become fast just because the other thing about cars, much like people, is they move. They get up
Mm.
and they go away. And so, as much as you think, maybe not so much at a car show, but if you're on the sidewalk and you're sketching a building and you have a bunch of cars parked in front of it, and you go, wow, that red Mercedes is really sweet. I'm going to sketch that car. And then the person comes galloping out of this shop with all their shopping bags. They throw them in the back and they jump in and they're off, right? And you're like, but I didn't, I didn't grab it. I didn't get that car. So being fast will work to your advantage for that kind of sketching. At least get the basic car down first, and then
Mm.
then you can worry about the details later. So, all right. So you guys all ready to draw?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So the first thing that we can do is if you would like to do a fast sketch, like maybe 5-minute sketch, we can go to the the two taillights and a headlight sketch that or the photos that I sent you. You
Yep.
all have that?
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I do.
No.
All right.
No.
I can pull it up on the screen here.
Yeah, put it on. Yeah, if you can put it on the screen.
Okay. Let me go back here, and then some more of my car drawings that I'll rifle through. Motorcycles.
I love it.
This is one where I didn't put the blue in, but I definitely put the highlights in, and that's another thing you can do, especially if you're going on toned paper. All right, so here's your three subjects that you can choose from.
Oldsmobile 442.
Yeah, baby.
I know them all.
You know the middle one?
Is that a wait a minute? Is that a 56 Chevy or a 50? Or it's not even a Chevy, right?
Right.
Right. It's
I
not.
I had to look it up myself.
It's not a Chevy, but it's a 55 to a 57 somewhere in there. And the right hand side is definitely a 57.
That one's definitely a Chevy. Yeah. The middle
Cool.
one's a Merc.
Is it a Mercury?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I like that.
All right. So since it's only 5-minute sketch, you can choose one of these three and see how much of it you can get in 5 minutes.
Whoops.
You know, one of the downsides of having all these little toy cars around my drawing surface is that it kind of limits my arm movements. I'm used to big grandiose swings with the pens, and then all of a sudden, like now I'm bumping all these cars. I know, first world problems, Wes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how's everybody doing?
All right.
I I feel bad that I just put this on you, but
That's all right.
It's awesome.
it's like they say, baptism by fire, right?
If you were a gym teacher, we'd be doing 25 push-ups, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'd rather do this.
I think so. And don't laugh, John. I actually came up with a series of exercises for urban sketchers to do. And the first time I tried it out, and I went down into a push-up stand
Yeah.
with my pen in my hand and my sketchbook in front of me. Everybody
Uh,
looked at me like, "What is your problem?"
what the heck?
Yeah. Not on my dime. Yeah,
Yeah, we never did gym in high school. We're not doing it now.
that's right. It was fun. I had all kinds of things, like, you know how they used to have the step bars, where you stepped up and step back
Yeah.
down, step
Oh,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I would do that. I would step up on a picnic table bench, with your
Uh-huh.
sketchbook, and then draw something, and then step back down, and then jump back up. Doing a series like that. Everybody's like, "No, no, I don't think so. That's not going to happen."
No, it's actually a good way to get some exercise.
That was my idea. I mean, I I used to I used to think that when kids play video games, they sit
Yeah.
for hours and hours, and I used to want to hook up the TV to a power source that was powered by the treadmill, so
Uh-huh.
they had to walk, they had to move in order to power their game.
You're a torture chamber.
Yeah, yeah. This is easy compared to.
Yeah. Get that spoiler in there.
All right, I'm gonna I'm going to ask you guys to put down your pencils and turn your pages over
Oh,
because your 5 minutes is up. How did you do?
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
There, I did my tail light.
Nice. I did too much.
Yeah. Oh, 5 minutes too much time, huh?
No, no.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to get my face in there.
I figure we'll do the share out at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Forget it. I'm turning it the wrong way. So what's the difference?
Okay. So I'm gonna I gotta do a shout out to Jessica for this picture right here
Okay.
because this is my dream car. I would love to have a Bronco
Oh,
this vintage in this wonderful condition. I don't think I can afford it, but you know, I would sure like to try. So so this is this, if I recall the story correctly, this came into her shop, and she took pictures of it. I mean, Jessica, you could tell us all about this, but it's full of all kinds of wonderful reflections, including other cars. So if you can get the other cars in the reflection and the ones in the background, you could probably count out 1, 2, 3, 4,
oh
maybe
boy.
5 more cars.
It also comes in with a Coyote motor in it too.
No, no way.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
that thing. Oh, it is also my dream car, which is why I have
Well,
photos of
can I
it.
ask, what's a Coyote motor?
It is basically a beast of a motor.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You got
It's
it.
a
I
it's a
got it.
crate motor that you can switch in that they didn't typically come from the factory that gives you a lot more, like 4 miles
Okay.
per gallon, basically.
I got it. Yeah.
When I was 14 years old, I learned how to drive in a Ford Bronco like this. It was
Oh,
red with a
nice.
white top, and it wasn't this nice. I mean, it was new, but it had the standard wheels on it, the lockouts, on the front, and and driving around gravel roads in the middle of Illinois. I think I almost put that thing in a ditch because I didn't understand the clutch brake thing.
Mm.
Which thankfully I figured it out just as we got to the apex of the ditch. So we're all good. I'm here to talk about it, but
Yeah.
wow, that was I love that car because my dad never bought new cars, and that was the only new car that he bought. And I was like, oh, I love this. And I said, just hang on to it for just 2 more years, and I could be driving it. So this one, I'm going to give you a little longer. I'm going to give you 15 minutes. How about that?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. On this car you're showing right now?
Yeah, the Bronco.
The Bronco. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
What's going on over there?
Well, I had a 1980 red and white Bronco,
Yeah.
That sounds
8-cylinder. It was a beast.
This little car should not have 8-cylinder motors. I don't know. It seems like it would be fine with a 4-banger or a 6, but I guess because it's a climber, it's an off-road vehicle. Maybe it needed that much power, but my goodness.
Well, I lived in Montana, and believe me, I needed power.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that explains it.
You're driving it what it's meant to be driven as.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And the U joint went out about once a week, and finally my husband showed me how to put it in, and I'd be laying on the ground on the ice, changing the U joint out half the time because it would blow just driving on the bad roads, It was horrible. I
we
didn't
had
like that car.
we had friends who lived in Bozeman, and they would always buy cars that were the color of dust on the
Yep.
roads.
Yeah.
They go, this is called Montana dust. It was not in the books anywhere, but that's what they called it.
You never had to wash them.
Right.
That's because there was no charred roads in Montana.
That's
Everything
right.
is dirt roads. Everything. Or when I lived there anyways. I don't know what it is now.
Well, when I was a kid, every car I had was apt to once a month, I'd wake up with a puddle of green fluid underneath it.
Aha.
That's
I know
junk
what that is.
cars. Yeah.
Yes.
You buy them. My first car I bought for $15. It was a 60 Ford Falcon station wagon. What a pile of junk that was. Didn't last too long.
The wonderful thing about cars is the stories we all have to tell about them.
Yes. Teaches you humility and how to ask your parents for money.
Yeah, my older sisters were so jealous because by the time I went to go ask my dad to help me go pick out my first car, which was a Ford Econoline van.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'll tell you why that in a second, but I didn't have to campaign. I didn't have to pitch my idea. My dad just goes, "Okay, I'll go with you." And
Yeah.
my sisters who were older they were like, "Man, we had to sell the idea of getting a car to dad so hard." And and you walk up and no problem. Guess it was because I was a guy. I don't know, but
No, an Econoline van was very practical.
yeah, and so I was in high school during the 70s, and mid
Right.
70s is where all the customized vans
You had a
were.
carpet,
Oh yeah, yeah. The murals is what got me.
disco ball.
The paint jobs.
Oh,
I,
Jesus.
I know I didn't really
Forget
care.
it. I can go on forever with that.
It is kind of funny how when you're drawing the old Bronco, you could see where a lot of the design cues came from on the new Broncos.
Having drawn my Bronco like 3, 4 times. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's a guy here in New Smyrna Beach, and I think I'm sure Ruth knows him. He has a purple Bronco, chopped roof, a beautiful purple. It's awesome with kind of a lift kit and big fat tires, and of course a roll bar and everything. It's awesome, awesome car.
Nice.
Yeah, so you have to watch my other videos on how to block out a car when you have to draw it for the first time. And as Jessica calls it, the Flintstone wheels.
Oh, jeez.
Well, we had this discussion about how do you put the front and back wheels aligned to each other, and so yeah, so I kind of called it the Flintstone effect.
How many
Well,
minutes
I
are we
just hope.
doing?
I was talking about how cars always have a story. Um,
Yep.
the one I love to tell is when I was drawing a 52 Triumph TR1,
Yeah.
and it was sitting in Evanston, Illinois, and or near Chicago. And our sketch group was in town, and we were sketching this car. A few of us kind of singled out this particular Triumph, and we thought is this is a great car. It's okay shape, It was just kind of sitting there, but the fact that it was a vintage car and it was sitting in the street parking, and so we all kind of started drawing this thing, and it's across the street from a restaurant, and the owners came out from the restaurant, and they started to get in the car, and I was like, oh, I'm only about halfway through this drawing, and so in a panic, I just said, thank you, and they said, thank you for what?
For what?
I said, thank you for letting me draw your car. And they go, you were drawing the car? I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I showed them what I had so far. And they told me, and it was these two young women, and they told me that the driver said that this was her dad's car, and he had recently passed away, and
Oh,
this
nice.
they just brought it home from Wisconsin after they cleared some things out, and so I got to I got to talk with them for a little bit, and when I finished the sketch, like a few days later, I sent her the sketch, so that she could have it as part of her dad's memory. It was just one of those things that you can do as you're urban sketching, just to be able to touch people's lives and
Yep.
be able to have that kind of connection.
You never know what your art does to people.
That's right. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
I hate tires. I do.
Yeah, Jessica, you don't have to do the tread. I know that's how much you love tires.
Just some hash marks. It's okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted
just
to match.
just
Like, oh, that's
X's.
a good tire. That one over there doesn't look like it lines up with that one or is even on the same car.
I mean, isn't that the truth?
Sometimes I'll draw scribbly tires, and the thing about that is when they're all like multiple lines that you use, it looks like the tire is moving. It looks like it's the car's in motion.
How much time do we have? Because I swear I'm going to still be drawing the car and not have any of the
Let's see, you have five
five. Okay,
Oh,
that's
five
good.
minutes.
yeah, plenty of time.
A good amount of time to spend on beautifying it.
Oh, this is yeah.
So now that you all are drawing, did you have any questions about what I presented today?
When
Right.
you're go ahead. I'm sorry, I talked over you.
No, that's okay. I really liked that you talked about how the sky reflects and how the dirt reflects. And it's like, why didn't I ever think of that? really, that really opened my eyes to getting reflections. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was
Yeah.
great. That was great.
Well, getting back to that, the convexness of a light, of a headlight, right?
Yeah.
And somebody, one of the women said something about, excuse me, concave. She said she thought it was because when you want to draw a headlight, don't you have to also try to incorporate like the lens that's coming outward? Or is that just too much of detail?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I usually
Do you ever
tackle
try
that.
that?
I usually tackle that with either a black fine line pen over the top of
Uh-huh.
the shading that I put in there, that ground shading,
Or going
or a gel pen, white gel pen.
white gel pen. Thank you.
Yeah, those are
That
those are
sounds
two
great.
ways, and that way you can suggest the grid pattern that's on the lens. Um,
Right.
and sometimes they don't have, like nowadays, they don't have that grid pattern, but they used to in the old.
Oh no, the old timers, like the
Yeah.
ones you were showing, those photographs you were showing, the old timers had that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to put down your pencil.
Oh no.
It's terrible.
Okay.
Now,
Fun.
now a question for the admins. We have 15 minutes left. Should we go for one more drawing or should we start doing the share out? I know we didn't get that far today, but that's because I blab on too long.
Yeah, but you gave a lot of good information.
Yes, you
So
did.
Love your blabbing.
I say let's go for
what do you say, Chris?
I say let's go for another one. What do you think?
Okay,
I'm
that
for-
sounds good to me.
All right. How about that?
Oh Jesus.
Whoa. Yeah, let's do it.
That's the car I have in my driveway now.
Yeah. So
Yeah, right,
this
right.
should be a lot of grandiose, striking, sweeping motions.
Yep.
And I had to write down what this car was because I could not place it.
That's not a Accord, is it?
It's a Cadillac.
The cabriolet?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I know because I can see it in the bottom lower left of the.
Oh yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. So I put that in there because I was gonna forget if I didn't put down what it is.
That is a cool car.
I think this is one of those type of cars that you only see in Pebble Beach.
Oh, right, right.
It's a weird color. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
caught dead in it. It's
Like,
the ugliest thing.
I hope there's one of these at Caffeine and Octane.
wouldn't that be something?
It's
If it was going to be anywhere, it would. If it wasn't in Pebble Beach, it would probably be in Florida.
Yeah, in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Not in,
Yeah.
certainly
Maybe.
not at New Smyrna Beach.
Probably in Amelia Island. Yeah, at that car show in Amelia Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. We just had a vintage car show in right down the street from my house, which hardly ever happens, but they always do that as almost a Father's Day thing. And I saw old Cadillac. I saw old Studebaker, old Nash. If you saw
Oh,
the
wow.
sketch that I posted earlier this week, that Nash Statesman that I did the fisheye lens version of, that was from that car show.
Are you going to teach us how to do a fisheye lens car?
You'll have to wait till next year.
Oh, next year. Okay.
Lesson number 4.
I would watch Paul Heston's video on the umbrella perspective,
Yeah.
which is called the the fisheye lens.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 5-point perspective.
Yeah.
I've done a couple of them and they are annoying. I like them though. So I like perspective.
They're a handy tool for whenever you have a subject that's too wide or too tall for your sketchbook and you want to get it all in. So you scrunch it down, much like the chrome ball that I showed you
Could have done
earlier.
that here.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes, are you a Chip Foose fan?
Oh
Oh,
my
man.
gosh. I am Chip Foose, Dave Kindig. Yeah,
Chip
all those guys.
Foose, man.
A
All
big
those guys that could.
a big pen and AD markers, man. He's an incredible artist. Then he
That was
built
that was the guy who made me like, that's what I'm gonna do for a living. That's what I'm gonna do for a living. That's what I'm gonna do for a living. I wanted to go design cars. That was what I wanted to do so bad. Love
So,
Chip Foose.
so Wes, how since you're been drawing cars for such a long time, we're probably close in age. Were you a uh, Ed Big Daddy Roth fan?
I missed that window, but I'm well familiar with him.
Yeah,
I get more of what's the guy Johnny Jalopy now?
Johnny Jalopy. I'm writing that down. I don't know who he is.
He's a younger guy that was heavily influenced by Big Daddy Roth, and he sketches hot rods, and they're kind of goofy like his Rat Fink, like
With the big blowers and the butterfly and pulling wheelies and blowing smoke out the
oh
slicks.
yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, those are. I used to do those types of sketches in high school. Back when I was into vans, I would make the vans like Ed Big Daddy Roth. So they had the super big wheels on the back, and the tiny
Right,
little bicycle wheels on the front, and then big, pipes coming out the bottom. Yeah.
right. The lake pipes or the headers and stuff. Well, that's how I got partway through high school. I made a lot of. I wasn't an athletic person. I wasn't very good looking. I'm not tall, but I could draw. And the football players loved all the cars, so I was always in good stead.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I used to draw thinking that would help me pick up girls, and I
Well,
couldn't.
that too.
I couldn't compete with the athletes. It never
Nope.
failed.
No, that's right. But then they see what you can draw, and it's like, oh wow. Enough of that. Nobody cares what you did in high school.
Nobody cares about my failures as picking up girls.
I drew
This is a
because I
car
couldn't
that I
find-
would sure enjoy washing. All the lines, man, I'm discovering things just by looking at it. And by the way, for any of you who are not from Jacksonville, in addition to doing the Zoom meetings, we also sketch from photos as well, which is frowned upon in the urban sketching community, but we don't care because we are learning how to draw. Much like the pencil comment that I made earlier, we will work with whatever. Plus, in the Zoom format, we can't all be looking in my garage at my Honda Civic and say, "Okay, let's draw that." It just doesn't work.
I have a We have exotics at my work. I should take more photos to share for everybody.
Oh,
We
don't
have
even
all
tempt
kinds of
me.
fun things there. Not as many vintage and old, but obviously that's the stuff you go to car shows for, but
Yes,
more
yes.
like hurricanes and things like that.
So, Wes, you mentioned photographs. Now, for this 100 car thing, are we, is every one of our cars supposed to be out on the street, or are we able to work with photos as well on this?
That's when you can work with photos for the
What's that?
hundred car, for
We
the
can
100 car
work.
sketch. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Because I can stand out on the bridge that goes to the beach here in New Smyrna Beach any Friday afternoon or Saturday morning, and I can get 100 cars easy sitting waiting to get over to the beach.
You know, John, one time I was stuck on the beach or stuck on the bridge
Uh-huh.
heading over to Daytona from Ormond Beach, and it was all
Uh-huh.
backed up because they were doing construction or something like that. They had us all down to one lane, and
Oh, shoot.
it was moving so slow. And thankfully, my friend was driving. I was sitting in the passenger seat with sketchbook in hand,
Let's get broken hand, of course. Yeah.
and I sketched that long line of traffic that was held up on the bridge, you know, with the
Uh-huh.
merge and everything else like that.
Yep.
So if that becomes a way for you to master 100 cars, that works too.
It was kind of tongue in cheek, but okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And as you sketch, post your sketches on Jacksonville Urban Sketcher on Facebook or on Instagram. We're on both.
So I'll just go join you on Facebook.
Sure.
Yeah, I even made up a hashtag so we can find it easier. And it's the hashtag driven to draw 100 vehicles.
100 vehicles. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to be on Instagram for that?
No, you can
No,
Oh,
be
okay.
Facebook or Instagram. Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever. I mean, although
Awesome.
we don't go to Twitter that much, you can certainly use the hashtag, and we'll be able to find it, you know, a lot easier in case you don't follow USK Jacksonville. At least that's how it's supposed to work. You like that, Lisa? I'm talking like I'm one of you guys. I really.
You are one of ours. We have adopted you, you know? I mean,
I
when
know.
we come, yeah, you're one of us.
One of us.
I'm often talking to the Chicago chapter. I said, "Look what we're doing over here in Jacksonville. Why can't we do this kind of thing?" You know, and so they work towards having regular physical in-person meetups every day. And I go, that's difficult
That's a
in
lot.
Chicago. That's a lot because somebody's got to organize it. And thankfully, our volunteers, our membership are all starting to set up, you know, with separate groups for different neighborhoods. So now we're starting to get some, you know, a lot of activity where before, you know, once a month was too much for us.
Every day. Holy
Wow.
Toledo.
Yeah, because we have a Monday sketch group, we have a Wednesday sketch group,
Right.
we you know, and then Thursday through Sunday there's some place that they're, you know, so they've really stepped it up, but I was trying to get them to do the Zoom thing. But we'll leave that to Jacksonville.
It has served us well.
I certainly am glad because you know, that commute to Jacksonville from Chicago is killer.
But
Yeah,
you've
getting
been
me
to a
hard.
lot of our other meetings too, you know?
I
And
do. I enjoy them. You know,
yeah.
I really enjoyed Rob Petrie's, you know, use geometry. You know,
Oh my
so
God.
I
Yes.
I that's what I do all the time. You know, circle, square, triangles, and everything I do is based off of those.
How much time we got?
What do you think?
I
Say 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think we probably could
Yeah.
start the share out, right?
This thing has, just when I think I've got it all, there's more to it.
Oh,
I
crap.
don't like
Yeah, me
this.
too. Oh, what happened to the picture? I lost it.
I turned it off
Oh,
because I thought you
darn.
were done.
I'm lost.
You want me to put it back up?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All
I was lost at the beginning.
right.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
My gosh, this is really
Too many curves and creepy spots and angles and stripes and
Oh,
I've been using Jamie as my inspiration and just like committing to the line.
Oh, thanks.
I love her line. She
Mine
just
better be good.
you just go for it and you're like, man, that line was the first one you picked and it's right. How do you do that? Doesn't mean it's right, but it just means it's got character for me.
Yes. 100%. Like there's little turn signals on the top of those fenders. Just now seeing those.
yep.
I know.
Good grief.
Yeah, there's a lot of things weaving into things, into things, into things.
Ah, good grief.
This is strange. Well, I'm going to finish this up, and these are going to be 3 more for me today. So that means that today I've
counting
got
these.
6 because I already did 3. So Patrick, you'll have 7 today.
Got a lot.
Yeah, we didn't get the this one yet.
What's with that door? Oh my God, that door is like,
Oh, with like the striping or whatever.
Yeah.
but it curves in at the top and bows in and then bows back out again. Wow.
Because of that long fender. That long
Yeah.
fender goes all the way back to the door.
And that's how I can tell I'm not good.
That's when you know a car designer did that because like Chip Foose, he just long arm motions or ship curves as they call them is what he used to clean it up.
I love
Seen
the
those-
fact he draws with a big pen.
I love that. I love
Oh.
that.
Seriously. Wow.
And as urban sketchers, you know, if something doesn't look right to you, you can always get up, walk around the subject, and say, "Oh, that's why it does that." You know, whereas Chip Foose, he has like 100 pictures of the same car, and he has all these different angles, so he understands not only how the car is supposed to go, but how he's going to modify it. Wonderful. Did you know Chip Foose designed the
Prowler.
Prowler? Yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
so then I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
That was when he was intern or college student or something.
You know, I love that car. It was underpowered, but I love the idea of where it was going, the direction it was going in.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why they ended up making it is because
Yeah.
all the other designs were kind of blah, and he says,
Yep.
I think we have a chance here to bring back the hot rods."
Yeah.
It was great.
I mean, it was like the SSR, you know, the Chevy pickup. That SSR
Yeah.
was
yeah, that was a nice looking car.
that was pretty cool too.
Didn't have
Yeah,
much of a pickup though.
Yeah, the fact that you know the hard top rolled back into the bed of the pickup truck. Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was.
I had one of those. It was really cool.
Yeah.
You had one, Patrick?
Yep, I had one for about 2 years.
Yours was yellow too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I remember. I think that's when I first fell in love with you, Patrick. I remember you driving that thing, man. That was sweet.
Yeah. Get out the way. I want to get that car.
Right.
We got a guy here on the beach at the beachside that has a 63 split window fastback Corvette. And that is the nicest car. I see it every day too. That's one of the nicest cars I've ever seen.
Well, speaking of car designers, we Kindig brought back the other old Corvette in his production custom car, the 51 Corvette or something like that.
Oh, really? 53, I think 53 is the first year, I think. Yeah, that's a beautiful car. Yes.
Well, the little bird on the wall says it's 9 o'clock. So
Okay. Well,
I think we
Should I-
all don't care because we're enjoying ourselves so much.
Open
but
a
that's-
window and let that bird out.
yeah, squelch that bird. Well, I know, I work for a company that's mostly on the East Coast, so I actually have a clock in my office here that's set to Eastern time, just so I could, be sympathetic to the fact that it's almost bedtime for you people.
Okay, we're ready, I think.
Speak for yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah, none of mine are finished, so
Neither.
I'm slower than everybody.
Well, as I tell my students in my class, I said, we can start the sketch here, but you don't have to finish it. You can, and a lot of them do. They'll continue to work on it throughout the week, and then they'll bring it next class. So you've got a week to work on this and many other cars, and I think I'm excited to follow and see what you all come up with, especially at the caffeine and octane gig.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
I think that you're telling us that you can just do the headlight or a fin or what do you call that thing you put on the front of the hood?
Hood
Hood
ornament.
ornament.
Yes, absolutely.
Easier.
Are we ready?
Yes, please.
Ready?
Let's take a look and see what we got, everybody. Jamie, start spotlighting people.
Okay, let's see, there's Jess. Hold on, I'll see if I can do that.
I don't know if mine's coming up or not.
Look at that. That's awesome.
That
Oh,
guy.
That's
yes.
good.
Let me
That was
see.
good.
Oh
There
yeah,
we go.
that's good,
There
yes.
we
Whoa.
go. Yep.
Really nice.
Love
All
it.
right.
And then I tried to hurry through
I don't know.
that little guy there, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Nice,
Nice.
Jess.
These are great.
thank you.
Downhill from here, folks.
I like your tutorial on the
The
hubcap
car
too.
girl.
Yeah, I missed some of the other spots, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody
Ah.
else got something? Patrick's got something. I can see his. Here we go. Okay, it's you, Patrick.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Wow.
Patrick.
Oh, those are beauties.
Love,
Beauties.
love that cutlass.
Yes. Uh-huh.
It's a good range right there.
Nice.
Good composition.
Mhm.
Okay, who else?
I didn't get very far.
Is
I
this
just
Judy?
started, but I had a black and white printout to
Who's
start with.
talking?
So that's the
Is this
red
Judy?
one on the left,
Oh, I see.
but it isn't red.
Let me see. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Good.
Very nice.
And I
Yeah,
was
that
just
looks
doing
great.
some of the preliminary stuff here and making a couple notes. I'm loving those markers he used. Especially that green one for that first truck. That was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Okay.
Well, I'll send the deck to Jamie, and then she can share whatever information you guys.
Okay, here's
send
John.
in. Yeah.
Let's see, John. Nice.
Very nice.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate it.
Those are awesome.
Thank you.
Oh,
Very nice.
all right. Who else? Robert.
Well, I'll
Hold
go
it
ahead.
up, Robert. We can't
Let's
see
see
it.
it.
Hold it up.
Lift it up. Lift it up higher.
Hold it up.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Good.
Very
Very
good.
So I was trying to, I was doing more sketching than anything because when I go out plein air painting, I can never get the proportions right.
Nice.
And then when I go when I'm sitting down in the studio, I'm like, all right, this is working. And I don't know why, it's like that. So weird. So today I wanted to focus on drawing
Good.
and then watch the YouTube again later and do the painting. So thank you.
That's a good idea.
Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
That was-
I did the same thing.
This is
Yeah.
the way.
We should have all done that.
Yeah, I just did the drawing. I didn't do any painting. You
Very
ready for me? Yeah, I just did the drawing.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Very good.
So I didn't do any painting.
That's just fine. I mean, I think even I only got to the sketch part of it. I didn't add color yet. So it'll come. It'll happen.
Come on, everybody. Let's see them all.
All right, I'll show you mine.
John.
Come
Let
on.
me see if I can
Well,
figure.
Very
Nice.
good.
So,
We can see
oops, wait.
Okay,
Let
there
me-
you are.
There you
Very
go.
good. Very nice.
So,
Oh, she even got the tread on the Jeep tire.
Mhm.
Nice.
Look at
That's
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Very good. Perfect.
so I'm not. Oh, I'm not very good at the whole car thing. This is my first experiment with cars.
Who's talking? Tell me who's
Yeah.
talking.
It's
Dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
thanks, Wes. I'm gonna have to go back and look at all your old stuff.
Oh, good. Well,
That's right.
I'll see you in July.
Yes, you will.
Dawn's coming up to Chicago.
Okay, here's Hannah.
Nice.
This
Nice.
is Glenna from Chicago. I did some.
Oh, Glenna.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That's-
Yeah, that's good.
Anna.
That's nice.
Anna.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, I love that.
Very
Nice
good.
chrome.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
These are great.
Thank you.
Sparkling.
Wonderful.
It was really fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
Great.
Who
Good
else?
to see you.
Anybody else?
Yeah, Glenna from Chicago. Do you have me?
I'm trying
Where
to
are
find-
you?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Well, there's no face.
Actually, my volume is
This is Glenn. You didn't
Oh,
see-
Glenn, there you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
That's the
Wow.
You,
Look at
you got
that.
the color in and everything. Oh,
Wow.
right.
Nice,
Wow.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very
I'll take one of those.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
right.
Okay, who was talking before? I couldn't see who it was.
Glenna from
Take
Chicago.
your hand like this, Glenna.
Yep.
I don't, do
I
not see,
can't see myself yet.
I don't see you. Here's a Glenn. Oh yeah, you're on here, but we don't see you. You have to turn your,
Okay.
you have to turn your camera on.
Should be on. Thought it was on.
No, it's not on.
It's not on, it's just a gray rectangle.
Okay. I don't know how to turn it on then. Claims my video's on.
Oh, rats.
Lori, let's see what you got. Come on.
This is one. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Can you see it?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice
There we
shade.
go.
All right, very nice.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Very good. And then
Right.
this is the other one.
All right.
Very nice.
What were
Very
you,
good.
Job.
Lori,
I'd like to correct them.
what were you using to draw with?
What?
What are you using to draw with? Is it a pencil?
A pencil or
It's
a
a
pen?
marker. I used a fine line marker. Well, I think it's like a number one, or
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Nice.
Look like a
Very
hook.
Very good.
Okay, anybody else?
Come on, everybody.
There's Glenna. I see.
Connie,
I'll go ahead and
Connie, what do you got, Connie?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute, Mary. Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
Connie, what do you got?
I'm gonna find Glenna and then I'll get.
There's
Yes,
Glenna.
you're right. I had
Okay, there
the
you
little slider on the wrong side, so it was covering my camera. So this is what I drew.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Look
Very
at
nice.
it.
Wow.
I drive
Wonderful.
it. Yeah,
So fun.
Nice.
very
Nice.
good.
Thanks, Wes.
Nice lines too.
And
Yeah.
thanks,
Who was-
Jacksonville, for
Hey,
inviting us.
Mary's gonna show us.
You're always welcome to
Very
join.
fun.
Thanks.
Okay, Mary.
Might not show up super great because I was playing with these wacky pens, but like here's my first guy,
Yeah.
and then I did this thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
and I gave up pretty early on this one, but I started.
But you did good. You did good.
Yeah.
I can come back later with more confidence and look at the video.
Mary,
Good job.
those are my favorite pencils right now.
Yeah,
Those
I'm.
multicolored pencil. Oh, I just go crazy with. In fact, I lost one, and I'm going nuts, wondering where I put it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anybody else? Chris.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, there's Scott. Here we go.
Scott, come on.
Woo!
I feel,
All right.
I feel like
All
Very
right.
nice.
Very
Wow.
cool, Scott.
That
I
is
feel like it
frame
looks
on
like an 80s album.
Well, that's
Like
gorgeous.
Cars or something.
gorgeous.
Duran
And
Duran.
then this is the other one.
Nice.
Oh,
That was
Oh
good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Good.
Great.
Very nice.
Great that you got to the.
Love how you got
colors.
color in there.
Is
Yeah.
it?
All right, Lise, I'll go if you want.
Yes.
All right.
Go. Let's see you, Chris.
I got a couple of these guys.
Wait a minute.
Wait
Replace.
a minute. There you go.
Aha.
Nice.
Very
Better-
good.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
This other guy threw me for a loop, but I'll throw it out there.
Good
Yeah.
job. That's
Very
nice.
good.
That's real
That's
good.
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 Just
You're
kinda
welcome.
quick.
I know the more you looked at it, the more there was to it.
Yeah.
Ay. Yeah, markers, watercolors, ink. I don't know what to use.
All right, Phyllis. All right.
I don't do cars. So
Yes,
I
you
had a hard
can.
time.
You do
I didn't
now.
even,
Yes, you do. You just did.
Yes, you
Those
did.
are
Yeah.
real nice.
Look at that.
I didn't know how to do the tires and get the shapes right. But in the third one, that was just too intimidating for me. I might try that one later, but if I can just get a basic car or truck, I'll be happy.
That
Those are
third
great.
one was the only one that had the wheels covered up.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have done that.
Right. Great job, Phyllis.
Anybody else?
Thanks.
Come on. Well, who's missing?
I've got one.
Who's talking? Wave your hands. I can't see you. There she is.
I just got, well, I don't know if you can see it as pencil, so probably can't
Oh,
see
yeah.
it.
Oh, the headlights, yes.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Very
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 nice.
nice.
And then these.
Oh, look
Uh-huh.
at it. Very
Wow.
good.
Marco, yeah.
Very good.
Very-
A lot of
Very good.
energy.
Good
Love
job.
Love
Good.
it. Yeah. In fact, sometimes if I run into a problem where you start to do the car from the left side and then you run out of paper when you get to the right side. So you can always turn your books horizontally, turn it sideways.
That's true. Hey,
Okay.
Sherry, do you have something? Okay, here comes Sherry.
Oh,
that-
I don't know. Let's see.
Pull it back.
Hit the turn.
Bring it back
Around
towards
off.
your
Pull
face.
it
Yeah.
Pull
Flash.
it back.
Yeah, hold on. Let me take my blur off. If I can do that, that'll help.
There.
So I was
There
just
you go.
focused
There
on
we go.
reflections.
So hold it back a little bit. It's a little there.
There we
you
go.
go. All
Look
right.
at that.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Nice. Very nice.
No
Nice.
wheels,
Grill.
I
only
like
grills.
this went for it with the marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I'm going to convert you all to markers yet.
Yeah.
I used markers for the first time tonight. That was fun.
Yeah, good.
Right. Jeanette, I didn't see anything from you. And Connie, you need yours too. Come on,
Okay, here's
everyone.
Looks good.
hold on, let me get Connie on. Ding.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Totally cool.
Very
Who are
nice.
those?
There's some happy car owners
Right.
too.
And you're all the people.
Where are those
You're
happy
the
car owners?
Yeah.
To me.
Yep.
Wow.
That was fun, but cars aren't my thing.
We'll convert you yet.
I'll keep
Jeanette.
working on it.
Come on, Jeanette, you have to show yours.
I don't see Jeanette. Where is she?
She what? Did she leave?
I don't see her.
She was on the right. On the left, I
I
mean.
think everybody's screen is different. But
She left. She
Jenica.
left. Did she?
Aw.
See, chicken out.
At least we're gonna need to take a group shot.
Yes, let's get a group shot. Everyone hold up your sketches and put your face next to it, and we're gonna get a group shot.
wasn't that great? No, I don't think so.
Everyone hold them up.
Got him?
All right.
Yeah, so cheese.
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 You got it?
I got it.
I moved, sorry.
Wes,
Bless.
thank you so much again.
Yes.
This was again
Thank you.
wonderful.
Thank
We
you.
really enjoyed it.
you.
I had a
Thank you
blast.
for getting us started off, and I hope that you all join in this 100-car sketch. If you can't get 100 cars, get as many as you can. It can
Will do.
only help your urban sketching.
Will do. Thank you very much,
Absolutely.
guys.
Thank you.
Yes, awesome
Thanks,
job.
Wes.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
Good.
Pat.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Everybody take care. Great job.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Hannah.